Hi, I'm Chef Carrie, and today I'm going to show you how to make raw apple pie. I found this recipe from my favorite raw food cookbook a few years ago, and I've been making it ever since. I tried to make this as well as a cooked apple pie and compared it with a few of my friends, and we decided that this definitely takes the cake, so to speak. So I have not made cooked apple pie since. This recipe is gluten-free, dairy-free, it's raw, it's soy-free, it can be vegan if you use agave instead of honey, and it's also sugar-free. So the first thing you're going to do is we're going to make the crust. I start by soaking 1 3/4 cups of almonds. That helps loosen up and the skins of the almonds and makes them softer for blending. So I'm going to go ahead and drain those and then rinse them off. And then once they're all drained, I'm going to put them in the food processor. The next thing I'm going to do is add a tablespoon of coconut oil. And then I'm going to follow that with 5 dates. You want to make sure that you pick the dates, otherwise it will break your food processor. The blade does not like to try and compete with the pits. So I'm going to pull those out, set them aside. Okay. And then from there, you're going to use a pinch of nutmeg. That helps add some really good flavor to it. Okay. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. There's a lot of cinnamon in this recipe. Cinnamon is a thermogenic herb. It helps boost your metabolism. And then a pinch of salt. Once you have that all ready to go, you're going to process it. And it's going to be a little loud, I apologize for that. I'm going to do this for about a minute or two. Stop in the middle, make sure it's fully incorporating, and it's making a nice crust. It's actually ready to go. So I'm going to pull that out. As you can see, it made a nice blend there. So you're going to take your pie dish and you're going to pull that blend out and pour it into the pie dish and then flatten it out with your spatula. And that makes a nice flavorful crust for this pie. And if you have a little bit extra, you can always throw it in the freezer and save it for later. It's really good for a raw cheesecake recipe as well, or any other pies that you like to make. Okay, it's high protein too from the nuts. Okay, so once you have it all flattened, then what we can do is we can set the blend aside and save that for later, and then we can start on the filling. The filling is really simple. It just requires banana, apple, and dates. And that's what's used for your sweetener. So we'll set that aside. And you're going to use about 2 apples. So what I do is I prep the apples that go on top as the garnish. And any apple slices that don't turn out good, I save them, and that's what I use for the filling. So these are the chopped up apples. I'm going to put those in there, followed by 1 banana. The riper the better, it has more flavor. And then again, 2 more dates, make sure that they're pitted so they don't break your food processor. And then you're going to blend that until it makes a nice creamy filling. Again, it's a little loud. Stop it and make sure that it's all blending in. Okay, do this for like 30 more seconds. This recipe is when you serve raw raw foods, you're not losing any of the vitamins or any of the enzymes in the food. They do not get cooked out, so it's a lot more nutrient dense. So once you have the filling put together, you're going to go ahead and pour it into your crust. And then once you have it all in there, you're going to layer it out. Perfect. So you have it like this. And next you're going to put your apples on it. So you're going to start by swirling them out from the outside in. Makes it really pretty. Another benefit to eating with raw, or cooking with raw foods is that, or I guess the lack of cooking, is that it takes way less time because you don't have to wait for things to bake or boil. Once they are finished, you can eat them. So, as you can see, almost done here. Ends up being very beautiful. You almost don't want to eat it. So once you get the outside circle done, you're going to start on the inside circle. Perfect. And it's as simple as that. You're going to take your cinnamon, you're going to garnish it with cinnamon, and there you have it, a raw apple pie. For the recipe, please visit my website at chefcurry.com, and thank you for watching.